Every year we have endowments that we have scholarships that we issue to our athletes, and we had a Beedie endowment for a number of years that we had issued to a number of different athletes, and one of our athletes that received it that year had sent a thank you note, as most do each year.
So I got a letter from Melanie Matthews, and it was a real nice letter, and she was really happy and thanked me and all the rest of it. And I found out that she was going in the Olympics. I think that's when it really made me turn around. And I really felt that maybe I should do something about the field, because the field you guys got, you couldn't play there. You had to go and play in other places.
I asked you to show me where you played, and you looked at each other in puzzlement and said, well, in fact, we can't play. The field's wet most of the time. We take people to another location.
We'd basically played 20 years, our first 20 years of our program, without a true home field and a home game. I get a phone call from the president's office, and I'm invited to lunch. The university was negotiating with the Beedie Foundation to establish an endowment. Keith said, okay, I'm good for it, but I have one question. What does the coach get out of it? Jenny Hasselfield was the fundraiser for the president. She said, well, it's an endowment that any athlete could apply for. Certainly a softball player could apply for it. And Keith pondered for a second. He goes, no, it's not good enough. And he turned to me and he said, what do you need? And I'm thinking, you only get one chance at this. And I said, well, we do need a new field. And he goes, how much? I said, it'll cost $1 million. He says, I'll give you half. And that was the beginning of the project, and it grew from there. How involved were you in the design?
Very.
Keith put and devoted his heart and soul into the creation and the construction of Beedie Field. He took over the site, and he decided that this project was going to be built to the same standard that we build all of our buildings.
You know, he reviewed plans and even made a number of suggestions and changes. The actual score booth that's right behind me is what I call a Beedie original.
The guy who was drawing it, he didn't seem to know what he was really doing. So I changed it, and I changed it, and I changed it. And even when we were building it, I changed it a little bit. And we have the best place in Canada, I think, probably for the women.
We think is the jewel of our facilities on campus. We certainly think it's not only the best softball facility in our conference, but arguably the best single sport diamond in all of Canada.
It actually makes me feel really good to see our name up in lights, so to speak. And it's special because of what it represents. Coach Rennie is a great coach and has been such an inspiration to the team for all these years, and we're very happy to be part of it.
I think I've been really fortunate that certainly our paths have crossed, and our university has benefited, our athletes have benefited from the association with the Beedies. But on a personal level, I've been very rewarded with what has developed into a wonderful friendship.
I consider him a very good friend right now, so he's 100%.
I hope that we are able to instill many of the qualities in our athletes and our alumni that Keith Betty has lived by. My word is my bond. Don't ever forget to say thank you, and to certainly give back to the community when you have the opportunity to.